Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Richard and I've been living in Shanghai for nearly 20 years now. I'm not here to show you tourist videos or any major events or things in China. Just show you what it's really like walking around. Have a look on the streets out the back, behind the restaurants, whatever. It's just daily life here. Well, I'm going to take a little walk up Maoming today. Show you around. Maoming Road north. Yeah. Might stop here and have a coffee on the way back. As you can see, a lot of these shops have been boarded over. This building here is going to get renovated shortly. Like a lot of buildings around Wangpu and Jingan District. There's a little bar up there called Helen's. It's a student's bar. One of my friends convinced me to go there and have a look one afternoon on a Friday. Full of young students, young Chinese people. Wow, the first experience is getting drunk. Quite amazing. The reason I wanted to come up here today was because of these old buildings. They really are beautiful, and the government's intending to renovate the rest of these ones here. You can see, we may be able to see, they've got steel bracing around the outsides to try and straighten up the walls, and in time they'll be made to look like new again. During the weekends here, this area here, the road's blocked off and it's just a pedestrian street. But you can see the magnificent job they've done with the buildings here. It really is spectacular. So they've called this side of the road Jiangyuan. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, this whole block has been completely renovated. And I'm sure those buildings we saw just earlier will end up being the same. It really is beautiful. So yeah, there's little boutique shops. Some will be appointment only probably. It seems to work with that sort of format here in Shanghai. Some more exclusive places. It really is nice. Wow. You contrast the old and the new there. How beautiful is this? Nice to have a cup of coffee. A lot of people coming here to take their pictures. Oh, let's look at this one. A lovely little spot. This is what you'd call Shikaman style. All these apartments here used to have a small courtyard behind these gates. But yeah, they've done a lovely job here. Really is spectacular. And the small alleyways. You can see the name of the complex here. Jiangyuan. We'll just come out into another main alley. Look at the facades on those buildings. It really is fantastic. There's a small alleyway there. And the main layway here. Yeah. It's quite beautiful. You might want to buy some expensive lipstick, I suppose. Keep on moving around. rear end of the complex next door. There's some of those old buildings I showed you before, and that's under renovation now, so it's really quite big. You can see maybe in the distance there where we came in. Years ago when I arrived in Shanghai, there was an area called Jingan. And it's very much like this style of building, and got very commercialised and opened up and became a very expensive part of Shanghai. And I believe that this area here has been opened about 2 years now, and I believe in the future this place will be also very expensive, very exclusive and very popular. In fact, in the weekends it is pretty popular here. And you can see there, Tag Heuer. So the big brand names are in here. And it's a lovely old villa, this one. Whether it was a villa, I don't know. And they've got a display here, I suppose, for the F1 coming up. The Red Bull Racing. Pretty amazing. Let's see if we can find out what this building is about. It's going to be interesting in a few years' time when they expand to the right side of me here with all the old buildings. It's going to be quite some area. Louis Vuitton will be changing one of their displays here. There's another block of units or whatever they are. I know a lot of people like to come in here and take their photographs in here. It's actually quite quaint, and a few trees back of these old villas. Not sure if you can go right through. Very nice in here under the shade during the summer. I'm sure there's a few seats here and there. Must be interesting living in here 100 years ago. Little lanes, kids screaming, maybe had some push bikes here and there. The washing hanging outside. Would have been quite different, I'm sure. And there you can see a diagram of the whole area. Quite as really is something. And this little lane leads back out to Maoming. I remember this being renovated. It took about 2 years. There was a lot of people working here. See if we can get across the road and get a different view. Yeah, well, this end of Maoming is coming up to the train station, so there's a metro station. There's one just over there, down there, line 12. Yeah, so it's rather busy here today. So even though it's only a Wednesday, lovely sunny day, people are out and about. This is the very top end of Maoming, and we've come up to a street here called Wujang is a very old famous street in Shanghai. It used to just be street food galore, little plastic stools everywhere, the odd little table, and people used to come here in the evening and have their very, very cheap dinner. Today it's been renovated, but they've brought all the street stalls back. A lot more hygienic, I might add. And we'll go down through there another day. We'll take you down through there one evening. It really is something. For now we'll cross the road and head back down Maoming, and you'll get a better view of the outside of these buildings in the sunshine. Oh wow, that bakery smells so good. It's popular too. I can remember early on in Shanghai when I came here, it was very hard to find bread, and if you did, it was not too good. Very sweet. Nowadays it's up to any standard, I think, in the world. So this is the part that was renovated earlier, and it's been operating now for maybe 8 or 9 years, and it's become very popular. People queuing up for something. New style tea. Something special. A lovely little alleyway. Get a bit of sunshine. Yep. Their advertising must be very effective. Yeah, so yeah, you can see a bit of a sweep of that whole block. There again, there's another view of these old buildings ready for renovation. I know there's work going on there now, and it has been for, well, nearly a year. And it's a very slow process with all the foundations and straightening up all the walls and securing them, making them safe again. Another shop for overseas goods. A few of those around Shanghai. Little import shops. So I might wander down here and grab a cup of coffee. Well, this looks pretty cool. Real Uyghur bread. Just thought I'd stop in this little cafe. Pretty quiet here at the moment. Not too bad. That's a very Muslim-inspired restaurant, maybe Uyghur. See the shisha pipes here. Maybe you can hear the music. So there we go, got my coffee. The guy who works here's got a cigarette sitting there. Just sit out here for a little while and enjoy my coffee. Watch the world go by for 15-20 minutes. Yeah, it's just a quiet Wednesday afternoon. People going about their daily business. Nothing really exciting. Just relaxing. Baby's crying. That's pretty normal stuff. Probably wants a lolly. Babies the same all over the world, aren't they? Even Chinese babies. Some nice cars there. Porsche. And Maserati. Not bad. Oh, I might carry on. See what's happening outside the school on the way back. Always remind myself not to go this way in the afternoon because it does get a bit busy. Well, that concludes our walk today. Wasn't very far, but a nice little spot. Especially that coffee at the end was great. See you next time.